think that's it. We're good to go.
Super chat? Is that on?
I think so.
Mm-hmm. Just in case, you know, we'll live anyway, 19 seconds. So if you want to find it now, because I haven't told anybody.
Well, I'll put it up on the story. Have we hit 15,000?
We're about 15.25 now.
Okay, good. Just because we've titled it 15,000 Special.
Well, I had no intention of doing it tonight, but we're at 15 today.
Right. Right, let me just check that it's all good on the actual YouTube. Right, so YouTube. I don't know if this is working or not.
Why?
Because we've got a blank one right here.
What does that mean?
Well, this isn't coming up.
I think our webcam's been disabled.
No, this actual thing isn't showing up.
Yeah. Start again.
That's there, but I don't know what that is.
Oh, that's the original I did. That's the screenshot. The screenshot I did.
I
That
thought-
was deleted.
I thought we did delete it.
Yeah, I thought we did. You deleted on there.
No, this is my YouTube.
Oh.
Save. So how come it says it's live on yours? That needs going.
It's unlisted. It needs to be public.
You've put it on private.
Oh shit. No one can see it.
Publish, and then get rid of that one. There we go, now it's coming up.
Are we in?
Yeah, get rid of that one.
Oh.
Make another one for the Instagram, let's see. Well, that took us long enough, but we're actually live now, and that is the thumbnail you're after, that goofy looking pair. We never learn, do we? So,
No.
we are live.
I
Just
think we're
look.
doing about 6 now, and that one's worse than ever.
Yeah, it's the worst one, but we are live. Go find us on YouTube.
Yeah.
Hopefully see you there.
Oh, was that Instagram?
Yeah.
Alright. We need some regulars to spot us now. Morning.
We need to fix the camera angle too. Ideally. In fact, can we not lean it against the Mac?
Yeah.
Spin the Mac round and lean it up.
Oh, I'll turn the Mac on. For comments and stuff at the side.
I'll use my phone for that.
Switch it off then, just. Oh.
See my methods now.
How's that?
That's better.
Let's move up a little bit.
I'm really knackered.
We just need someone to chat to us now then.
Well, I think we can start off by saying hi.
Yeah, hi. Yeah, we hit 15,000 today at lunchtime, I think. We've had a bit of a run of subscribers lately, which is great. Last two videos have done really well, thanks to a bit of a 3-hour chat with Odium.
Yeah.
He sorted us out and gave us some great tips. And there's another guy I've been talking to, and he's been very helpful too. Your phone just told us we're live.
Oh, we've only been live for about 5 minutes, so now it tells us. But yeah, same old issue. We tried doing it on the Mac with a pre-set up one. That has never worked for us so far. So we've spent ages trying to fix that. Then we thought, let's just do it on the iPad, make it quick. Got it set up on the iPad until we realised it wasn't listed. So we were sat there for ages, like, no one's coming. Because it wasn't available for everyone to see.
Good job Bricklaying's not this hard. I'd have to retire.
I don't get how you run a YouTube channel.
I know. It is me actually, he does nothing.
I don't do anything.
Believe it or not.
But welcome everybody. We just thought since we've hit 15k we'd just have a little chat.
Yeah.
Catch up.
Just had a big thunderstorm, but it's nice now outside.
Yeah.
Birds are singing again. So we've got 26 people in. Someone's put a like on. 4 people put a like on. So 27 people have, so there's 23 people haven't liked, so hit that like button for us. And someone fire a question at us. Don't make it too hard. It's been a long weekend.
I'll be right back.
Okay. Yeah, so I think it took us a year to get from 10 to 15,000. So it's been a slow year, but the last 100 or so coming really quick, which is great, which we've made up with. What else news have we got? I want a solo job tomorrow, bricking up a doorway into a window. We're starting a little job in near Leyland, me and Alex, doing taking some rubbish brickwork out of the garage. I'll show you a picture of it actually. It's hard to explain, picture's better.
Looks terrible.
Yeah. You keep talking while I have a look. Can't remember where I put it.
Won't be that far away, will it?
It was a while ago when I took the picture.
Alright, I thought you took one
When I
recently.
went to price it.
Alright, well, yeah.
It's not that far back.
Yeah, it's, while he's looking for it, essentially, they've had the garage replaced, haven't they?
They've had it not replaced. They've had it's a bungalow, no bungalow, but they've had it extended a lot. And the garage was an extension. I think they've had a whole bungalow reskin now with Aldridge multi-rustics and nice brick. But when they got to the garage, instead of knocking everything down, they just went over what was already there. So
There's the camera.
there you go. So here's the new brickwork, and that's what they left in. Have we had people talking to us and we've not been able to see it?
Yep.
Oh my god.
There you go. That's how good we are at this channel. We couldn't even see the chat.
So sorry for ignoring you. But anyway, there's the picture.
I'm going to catch us up on the chat right now.
Right, there's part of it, and there's the other part of it. So basically we've got to prop it up, take all this out. These are all red rustics, but they've been painted. So prop it up, take it all out, and make it all good. Right down to ground level. Customer hates it, so we're going to sort that out for them. And actually, we don't need skips on this one. I've discovered that grab wagons take hardcore, so pardon me. So we can get rid of this cheaper than we can with a skip. So that's Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday.
Should we catch up on the chat now?
Yeah, go on.
So Bob the Bricky,
Hey, Bob.
pay your bills. And
Put 10 Bob in the meter.
and Funky Fresh, well done for 15 subscribers. Well done for 15k. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you to everybody, old and new.
Yep, and hello, yo, what's new?
Who's that?
Yo, what's new?
All right. Hello.
I sound like a right pensioner. And Mark Green, well deserved. Thank you very much.
Thanks, Mark.
Andrew Bill, hi. Thanks for all the videos. I'm now building my own extension, and they're so helpful. Couldn't do it without them. Oh,
Great. Good luck with your project.
That's what we're trying to do. It'd be helpful.
Get on Instagram and get some pictures up, show everybody. And if you get stuck, ask people on Instagram. You get instant replies then on Instagram.
Yep. Anfield Scouts, good evening, lads. Hope you're all good.
Evening.
We're doing well, thank you. Hope you're doing well. Ben Feeney,
Feeney, I think.
Feeney. Did you watch the football? Oh, I did. Well, we're not exactly big on football, to be honest.
I watched Paul Black Mall Cop, but we heard the goals being scored because the neighbours were all watching it. So
oh yeah, we could hear when they scored.
Yeah.
I was watching Emperor's New Groove.
Yeah, we knew all the goals.
Yeah. And Nia, congratulations on 15k, well deserved.
Thanks,
Love
Nia.
learning about construction from your channel. Well, thank you
Soon
very
have your
much.
bricklaying.
And Jason Cowell, have you got plenty of your own work? As you said, you were fed up with site work now.
Oh, that's another thing we want to talk about tonight. Is the house is finished, pikes are finished, but there's just if you watch the videos of the house, there's the front bit where the front door is. There's a little bit of a lean-to to build, so there's a brickwork pike and a blockwork pike, both sides, and then the party wall's got to go up. And then, so while I'm doing that, Alex is going to be in the two houses patching, because we're owed patching money on each house. So we're going for the day, get it all done, get paid, and walk away. We're not going back.
Tell them to.
Yeah, we're sick of being treated like dickheads, basically,
Yeah.
which is what they've done to us for 12 months. In 12 months, we've had one house to build from scratch, and we've been told we're getting about 6 plots, and they just keep getting taken away from us. So, all right with the slow gang, but at least we give a shit what we're doing, and the house looks nice, because some of the stuff going up on there is horrendous. But that's what they want, fast, not neat, which is very unfortunate, but we've had enough. So we've got plenty of work at the moment, but we're going to have to start being more proactive and finding work, not just waiting for it to come to us. We're going to have to start, which I've never had to do before, but it's about surviving now. It's going to be our full time, and it'll probably make it more interesting videos, because there's going to be more different jobs instead of just site work going back up and down the line.
Yeah. And Richard Long.
No more tantrums either now. Not as many anyway.
Long Schlong. Dick Long Schlong. Oi oi. Ed Jordan, love your. Ed Jordan. Love your channel and keep up the good work. Thank you very much.
Thanks, Ed.
Fish and Bricks.
He's got a channel.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Evening, guys. Long time follower, first time commenting. Well done on the 15k, you guys, top notch. Really enjoy watching your jobs after a hard day's graft. Keep them coming.
Thanks very much.
Thank you very much.
Appreciate it.
We do.
I take it you like fishing.
Or just likes fish and chips. J Don, hey guys, how old is Alex? I am 21, soon to be 22.
Very soon.
Less than 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Bob the Bricky, great following you lads. Thank you very much. We
Cheers,
appreciate the following.
It's been a steady. It's been 3 years in the making, but we got there in the end.
3 years, yeah.
Yeah.
J Don, love the channel. Thank you very much. Yeah, J Don.
Tell all your friends.
Ben Feeney again. Have you ever thought about adding more men?
Definitely not.
No.
No. I find it hard enough to manage myself. Never mind other people.
Yeah.
And he can't ring up and say, I'm not coming in today, I'm not feeling very well. I just go and drag him out of bed. It's just simple the way it is. I know I can do that with stress, and I hate being let down by people. And the amount of times you see people just not turning in, can't be bothered, or they had a hard night the night before. If you watch Charlie Collinson's videos, the amount of times he's been let down by people, I just couldn't be doing with that. I've had labourers in the past who've done that to me, and until Alex started with me, I did 7 years in the foundations on my own, because no one can let you down on your own. Although it's knackered me up in the end. But
it's the pressure as well. It's like you said, that you're earning like 4 or 5 people's wages.
You've got to make sure you're earning all those wages.
Yeah, And we're too slow apparently for
and
everybody else.
I'd be too soft. People would just walk all over me. So it's not worth the hassle.
Yeah. Neil Smart, well done lads. Thank you,
you,
Neil. Jeff Shearer, good afternoon.
Afternoon.
/ evening, or good morning, good day, wherever everybody is.
Wherever you're in the world. Happy 4th of July. Does anyone in from America?
Yeah, happy Independence Day.
I was over there myself.
Jadon again, we're too good for site work. They want rough lines like our gang.
Hey, there's some great. I mean, Derby. If you ever see Derby Brickwork on YouTube, the stuff they churn out is it's spot on.
Yeah.
Big gang, super fast, but super neat. Really neat.
Oh, you get a load of neat people on site. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Let's see. It's taking ages catching up. We must have had the wrong thing set up on the iPad.
You must have had everything wrong.
Fish and Bricks, good on your site work has gone downhill big time. They'll soon be crying out for brickies, and then we can make the rules.
Yeah, I hope so.
Well, at least we can wear shorts now and not be bloody watching our backs.
Yeah, not be told off by the shorts Nazis. Right, health and safety. Don't know wearing shorts is health and safety related.
Yeah, or just a vest.
Oh, you're not allowed to wear a vest.
Well, we're not going to press charges if we get a sunburn. Let's be real. Terrence O'Connor, nice one, boys. Love your videos. Very simple but effective. Keep going.
That's the way it's planned, yeah.
Yeah. You can't exactly be too fancy with brickwork, can you? With the Bricklaying channel, I mean.
Well, no.
It's just very straight to the point, isn't it? Yeah. We're laying bricks.
Yeah. That's the plan.
Pete Allen, well done 15k, living all the videos and still got the
WHS
out of retirement and got a few jobs lined up. Keep going, lads. Do a great job. Thank you very much.
I've got I know everyone sees the Ox trowel, but I've actually got a Marshalltown trowel. I haven't cleaned it yet. So's Alex. He's got a narrow London leather handle.
Yeah. What's that got to do with?
He's got the WHS trowel out.
Oh, is that what it is? Right, I see.
Well, when we had our little chat with Odeon, he gave us a load of stuff. Lines, gave Alex an Estering hammer, and 3 trowels. He gave us what's it called? It'll come back to me in a minute, but he gave us a WHS, which I fancy having a go at, and Alex is going to have a go with the London Marshalltown. So we'll see how they go. Rose, he gave us a rose trowel, 11-inch filly, and it's horrible. I'll never use it. It's all wrong.
Sorry, Rodian, if you're here.
Oh no, he knows it wasn't shit.
Oh, okay.
I told him.
Jadon, do I have a girlfriend? Working on it. Sort of. Yeah. Situationship.
Long distance.
Yeah, working on it. How's our nuts? Did they recover? Congrats on 15k. Oh, the tape measure.
Yeah, I've gone back to talking normally now. I've got a girlfriend, by the way. She's called Christine. We've been together for 30 years.
You've not got your ring on, never mind. So yeah, he's recovered.
Yes.
The site we're on don't care about quality. There's a lot like that, yeah. What was the what site was it? It was Cashful, wasn't it? What they said? I'd rather have shit brickies than no brickies at all.
Yeah, I'd rather have a crap bricklayer than no bricklayers. That was the
which is a terrible mindset to have.
And they were like 250 up to £450,000 houses, big houses.
Well, that was the site where all the facework had to get stripped off.
It was that bad, yeah.
Yeah,
we took it down from chamber.
We said that story before, I think.
Yeah.
But that's how bad the mindset is up here. Let's see.
Let's see Mark.
Oh, it's Mark here.
Marquette. There he is.
All right, Mark. Let's see.
You missed anybody out?
No, actually, I'm Mark now.
Yeah.
Hey up, lads. Thanks, and nice share. Alex, love it. Thank you very much.
Hey, Mark. What about mine?
It's like I keep saying, you got to have the style. It's a book.
You can't sell them. I'm trying to sell these.
I could buy them from Asda and resell them.
So.
These are a really thin button up, so one, it's the perfect aesthetic and it's nice and thin in this bloody weather. I've been walking around the house like a Hawaiian dad with just my button up opened up and my shorts on. Do you ever have language barrier problems on site like we do down in London? Not up here.
No, just between each other. When you've got them bloody headphones in one ear and I'm on the wrong side. It's like, Alex!
Or when you've got both of them in. Yeah, no, we don't really have many foreign workers up here, do we?
No.
Because obviously down south it'd be a lot more diverse, but up here, not really. We mainly have it's very, very northern up here, isn't it?
Yeah. The only foreign lads I've seen up here were like the rendering gangs. Be like a gang of them. I'm not sure where they're from though. Cracking workers though.
Yeah, but no, up to this point we've had no language barriers. J-Don, been a lovely girl.
Gleason don't understand when I say you owe me some money. They find that hard to grasp.
Yeah.
They don't understand that language.
They don't talk respect.
No.
Woody, hi guys, happy days to both of you. Happy days to you too.
Woody.
That's probably why you're still there, J-Don. Mark Hep again, fantastic 15k.
Cheers, Mark.
Andrew, you'll have to forgive me for this. Palige?
I think so.
Forgive me if I got that wrong. Well done, lads, doing great. My channel has 45 subscribers. Hey?
Ours did once.
We did once.
Yeah.
PewDiePie had 45 once, and he's probably got
exactly
like 70 million now. Roy Fox, I almost said Roxy Foxy then. Great video, lads. Have you ever fallen out with a customer?
Yeah. The house builder just jacked from.
Well, they aren't customers, are they?
Well, we're working for them.
We fell out with
customers pay it.
We fell out with neighbours of customers.
Well, they fell out with us.
Yeah, we don't fall out. We fell out with we fell out with that person who we were doing the pillars for. Remember, we went around doing all the pillars.
Oh, we didn't fall out with them. We just said we're not putting the tops on because they were.
No. On site, we went around doing all the Shakespeare pillars, and he just attacked us.
A despicable person, that.
Absolutely terrible. Yeah,
that was just remedial work for a big out for Wayne Holmes.
Yeah.
And we had no work, so he gave us this remedial work. And this fella took exception to us working in his front garden, even though we were fixing the front of his house.
Sure, it's left it, let him fall on him.
Yeah.
Steve, would you auction off one of your trials?
Maybe
that'll
anybody want one?
That'll be our 20k special Samsung trials.
Yeah. I've only got two. One at the ends fell off one of them, which is the ox floor, the bumper cap on the end. It just falls off, and every time it falls off, I say to Alex, "Remind me, I'll glue that tonight when I get home." I've still never glued it. We found it all kinds of places, haven't we?
Yeah.
And the old one, we've lost it.
J-Don, again, well done, Steve. We do everything right, just fast.
Good.
JP,
I've heard people say you can't be fast and neat, which is rubbish.
What do you think of John Lewis' announcement? What do you think of John Lewis announcing they were moving into house building?
Didn't know that.
I didn't know that either.
It's as good quality as the shop and the gear they sell. It'd be good stuff. I suppose they've got a lot of shops to get rid of, haven't they? Spend the money on something else.
Aussie Gurung, welcome Aussie. Andrew Bell, where are we based? Lancashire.
Sort of midpoint between Liverpool and Wigan.
That general area. Darren Harlow. Hi guys, not a brickie but love your videos. Thank you very much.
That means a lot.
Yeah. It's nice to know that not just
trade people.
Not just the trade people enjoy our stuff. J-Don Midlands, no foreign gangs.
No.
Barry.
Build a day down there, just a bit south of the Midlands.
Oh, are they?
Yeah.
Barry Manilow. What time you start in the morning? Oh.
Any morning. It depends on the job, really. When we used to work on site, like.
You're about 6:30.
40 minutes away.
Yeah.
It's when we used to travel to work. We used to set off at 6:30 and get there early, so I could sit there and have a coffee and chill out after the horrible journey to work. So we'd sometimes get to work at 7:10. Whereas Charlie's up on the scaffold at 7:10. We'd just sit and wait till 8:00. Now we're very local. I think the furthest where's Burscough from here? It's probably 6 miles, if that.
Yeah.
So just turn up at 10 to 8:00. So since we stopped on doing the foundations, like it's an hour a day, every day, in bed longer, and less hassle, no more travelling. which makes a massive difference. Don't miss the travelling.
Yeah. And he's also said congrats on 15k. Thank you,
Thank
Barry. Jim Stout. What's your view on new builds? Do you see practices going on that cause you to raise your eyebrows?
We're currently sat in a 14-month-old house.
Yeah, we don't mind new builds.
We'll have to do a video on our issues that we had. This is built by the builder we've just left.
Yeah.
And we got away pretty lightly, really. So we had to wait 3 months for a shower because the shower cubicle was wrong. Missing door, sockets hanging off the walls. This is all after the final inspection.
Yeah.
So a bit shoddy, but I think the first few weeks of lockdown I spent fixing jobs myself and painting, because the painting was shit. Pardon my French, but it was awful.
Well, you spent like the first portion of the first lockdown repainting and glossing everything, weren't you?
Yeah, just doors where they glossed it and got halfway up was just finished. It stopped halfway up and got bored.
At the same time, though, it was still easier doing that than fixing everything that was in our. But at first, that house was a new build as well.
It was, yeah.
So
we're a glutton for punishment. The last 2 houses have been new builds.
yeah. So we don't mind them, but obviously they do come with their issues.
Yeah.
Which...
This one I've already spent 4 hours repointing some of the back of the house.
Yeah.
And don't put a level on it. It just upset me.
Jadon, my pet peeve: not filling the holes under the 4-inch damp.
We're guilty of that sometimes, but on the last video we did.
See, I personally like doing it. It's you that didn't like doing it.
I hate it.
I don't mind.
When we did the foundations, that was the job. We had to do on every foundation, fill the tops. And if you're right, we got that brick with the 3 holes. 1, 2, 3. But you get the ones with the 12 little tiny holes, it takes forever.
The tiny holes, for some reason, take so much longer than the massive ones.
Yeah.
Which I don't get how, but it was annoying. But we did that with the superstructures as well.
Yeah.
Save time covering up. We just fill the holes up.
Yeah. Last video, that little garage we did, I filled the holes and bedded the damp.
Right. Did we watch the football? No, we heard it. We had our neighbours loving it. Aliones.
He's a regular.
Can we do a collab with Stu and KC? I thought I said KFC then. I was going to say, I wouldn't mind getting sponsored by KFC. I think they are fairly close to you guys. Plenty of team biscuits. Mark, yeah, you'll have to start getting lazy now on your private jobs. I do 9 while have 3 now.
That's the Yorkshire accent, 9 while 3. That means 9 till 3.
Right, oh, okay.
Mark talks a bit funny because he's to the side at Pennines.
Ah, I see, he's not up the side, I see.
Yeah.
Nia, looking back, what are our proudest moments building this channel and working together during the years? Learning a high tolerance for you?
No, that's not a proud moment. What we done that we've been proud of? As far as the channel's concerned.
As far as the channel's concerned, I'm not sure about the channel because I don't really do anything. You're the one who.
Yeah, but you're part of it, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm cameo. I'd say my proudest moments of things involving the channel, I guess, is doing the first house because we filmed that.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
So that's a proud one for me. My first ever proper house. My only proper house.
Yeah, the only one. Yeah. Milestones for me are like, I suppose the big numbers like 5, 10, now 15,000, and you're always aiming for the next milestone.
That's it. The community we built.
Yeah, that's another thing. We've got
Everyone
on here. Made a lot of although we've not met anybody, we've only met Rodian, isn't it?
Yeah, we've met Rodian and like some people who have watched the channel have seen us.
But we've made a lot of friends because there's a lot of regulars on here, and there's like the Friday night, the crack we have on a Friday night is great. I really like doing the premieres. Not a lot of people do the premieres. I don't know why, but we've got this little Friday night thing going on, which was interrupted the other week by the football. But we ended up going on late and catching everybody out. In fact, we didn't catch everybody out. We had more views when we went on late, didn't we?
Yeah, because you were all probably pissed off your heads, weren't you?
Well, Mark was, judging by some of the comments he put on.
Sean Cleams. Is that Cleams? Clemens?
Yeah, Sean Clemens, yeah.
Clemens, apologies for getting your name wrong. Hey guys, new subscriber from Plymouth, Devon. Love your channel, great work. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
And thanks for tuning in.
One of the many 15,000s.
Jim Stout again, amazing, thanks for answering. I'm not a bricklayer, but love watching the videos, find it so relaxing. Congratulations. Thank you very much. Well,
Thank you.
We're just glad you enjoy it.
I'm the same. I started doing YouTube because I enjoyed watching the videos. So I thought I'd give it a try. Oh, Mum's telling you off. Oh dear.
I forgot Mum was watching. You didn't hear anything. I've lost my place now. Darren again. Your music on the last video was the best. Blackbirds, Odd Robin, Natural, loved it.
Oh yeah. I was editing it and I was putting the music in and I thought, I might actually just leave this bit out. So I just left it out. And I thought it sounded great because I love that sound. It's the sound of summer, isn't it?
Grant, what made you start a channel, and have you much work? Have you ever had much work because of it?
Originally, we filmed and took pictures of him.
The filming started for me, yeah, for college work. I was because I was an apprentice, I needed video evidence on site just to like back my not diploma.
I forgot what it's called.
So have I. It's been that long, but to back me up in college.
Yeah.
So that's where the filming and pictures came from, and then
basically learnt on the job rather than in class. So they just needed the evidence.
they just need to see me
doing.
doing.
The assessor come around once a month.
Yeah. And just kind of picked up from there, didn't
I just started watching. I've always watched YouTube. I used to. People know we love Florida. I used to watch all the Florida vloggers. I used to watch all that, and then I ended up watching Bricklaying stuff. I thought, well, give it a try. Why not? Just started off as a bit of a laugh, really.
And you like filming anyway.
Yeah.
You like the first video we ever did, which went everyone on YouTube. We just did a time lapse of Neil's dog kennels.
Yeah.
And then it just kind of went on from there. I was like, we could do this properly.
Yeah.
We could put some effort into it, and it just kind of grew on from that.
Yeah.
Right.
And I learned how to do the YouTube by watching YouTube. Basically, everything I've learned about this channel, how to use the Mac, how to use the editing software, which is iMovie, how to use the GoPro properly, all on YouTube. Just type in how to, and it'll pop up. Somebody will be on there to tell you how to do it.
Let me just catch up.
Because you've done the iPad, I can't even read that. Even the reader's on.
It's fine, I can see it.
Tap it 3 times.
Ricky Gray. Hey guys, would you want to get a big project done from start to finish like Meridian?
Before, I think I'd say no, but now that with having the site work, we used to have to work around the site work, so that's why we did a lot of weekends. So I think now all our time is our own. I think not that big, but like I don't like taking on 2-story extensions. I'd rather take single-story extensions, nice little unit, done. But now we've got a good scaffolder that we know, and I think we'd probably tackle things a bit bigger now. I've been having a chat with somebody about all this, and he's put a lot of ideas in my head. Very helpful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bill with A&E, congratulations on 15k.
Thanks, Tony.
Thank you very much, Tony.
Thanks for joining our live stream. I didn't even tell you we were going live, so you found us anyway.
Let's see. Oh, Mum told me off my language. Malcolm Yates sounds really poor, chaps.
What's that?
Our sound quality's poor, is that what you mean?
Is it? Oh no. It is the iPad, that's the trouble.
Yeah.
Can't plug in. Can't plug in. Can we plug the microphone into it?
I don't think so.
No.
It's an iPhone, it's an Apple cable, isn't it?
Right.
Well, we've had no other complaints thus far. Hopefully it's just Malcolm's device.
Yeah.
Mark Hepp, yeah, I had a few that night.
That was funny, that Mark.
Terrence.
You never saw what he put.
No, I didn't
No,
say.
I did.
But I have an idea. I know what tradesmen sound like when they're drunk. Terrence, when you go for big jobs, do you insist on working together, and have any of those companies had issues?
We've only ever worked for 2 housing firms, and we come as a package. We're not a one-on-one with 2 bricklayers, we're just 2 bricklayers, so it's not even a labourer. And the only issues they have is we're too slow, which is fair enough. But like I said before, we don't want to take anyone else on because it just complicates things. I'd rather just stay as we are. And like if we do go into the bigger jobs, we know plenty of joiners and people we don't know. They're like other trades that we don't know personally. There's always someone that we know who can recommend somebody, that's great, having a bit of network of people around you. It's like if I go to a customer and they say, can you do this job for me, but do you know a good roofer? I know a fantastic roofer. I've recommended him every day of the week, called Andy. And I say to them, he's very busy, but you'll have to wait for him. But wait for him because he's worth it, unless your roof's caving in like. But it's like that. And Neil, the lad who bought the van off, he's a joiner, but he's got a lot of contacts because he's like next level from us. He organises the jobs. We work for him, whereas we need to be doing jobs where people are working for us, and that's sort of the plan going forward. We're going to get into that gradually and see how things go, but no more relying on big house builders who don't give a toss about you.
Exactly. Right, apologies as well, I'm not being rude, I'm just catching up with the chat still.
I'll make my answers a bit quicker. I waffle on a bit, don't I?
Lulu, Steve, did you follow your dad in being a brickie, and why did Alex want to be a brickie? I had a gun to my head.
No, my dad was a van delivery driver. He used to deliver car batteries till he retired. I went into... I'm waffling again, aren't I? Anyway, I was good with my hands in school. I got a joinery O level and I got 2 metalwork O levels. Left school to be an engineer. Go to college and have no money, or go to the YTS and get paid to pick a trade up, £26 a week. So I went to college to be a joiner. Joinery section was too busy, so I became a bricklayer by accident.
And I've loved building since I was young, really. I like building Lego, I like watching the process of building going up, so it kind of just fell into place. I
tried to steer towards plumbing or electrics.
I was going to be a joiner at first, until Mum saw the saws. But I wanted to be a bricklayer before that, to be honest.
Yeah.
He was, like I said, he was steering me away from it.
I'm glad he did. I'm glad he took notice of me though.
Terence O'Connor portfolio. That's what I was getting video evidence for.
Right, that's
portfolio. Thank you, Terence. Philip van der Veen. Hi, Steve and Alex. Enjoy watching the videos. Keep them coming. We'll definitely try to.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
And Kurt Malpas.
Yeah.
Congratulations. Thank you
Kurt.
very much.
He's another regular.
So it's Jim, isn't he?
Yeah, Jim is a regular.
And he said hi.
Hi, Jim.
And congratulations. Thank you, Jim. We've had a few people saying the sound's fine.
Oh, good.
So it might just be your device, pal, I'm afraid. Sorry. Sound quality's fine. Hello, everybody. Matthew Ramsden. Hey, guys. Love watching your videos. I've learned so much from you guys. You need to upload more content per week.
What am I like trying to catch up with it? I've got so much stuff on the hard drive.
Oh, he's got a lot
but
of
like
stuff.
I say, I like watching YouTube myself, so I'll sit down at the Mac and get started, and then something will pop up, and I'll just have a quick watch of this one, and then there's another one pops up, and I end up off on a tangent. By the time it gets to 10 o'clock, I've done nothing, so I really need to focus a bit more. And I'm currently going through a lot of changes with the channel. There's a lot going on. We're changing the way we do we're changing the way they edit. We're changing the what's it called? The TubeBuddy. We've downloaded that. There's a lot goes into it.
We're trying to tidy it up a little bit.
Yeah. Trying to make it a bit better. Always trying to improve. But I usually put 2 up a week if the Friday premiere isn't doing very good. If it's not getting many views, then we'll put one up on a Monday or a Tuesday. I call it a throwaway video, just to keep people interested in the channel, so people don't forget. So I just seen Tony say 2 videos would be awesome. Tony, you've got people to edit your videos. I need to get him on it really. Or Christine.
Sound quality's good. Thank you very much. Sleeping Collectibles, congrats on 15k. Thank you.
Thank you.
Jim, he's a bit late to the stream. Oh, don't worry. We had a kerfuffle with it at the start.
Oh,
so.
The first 10 minutes we weren't there either.
How are things? Things are good, thank you.
Yeah.
We're just
things are a bit of a crossroads for us now. Now we've left site.
Yeah. We'll make a proper video about this whole leaving site thing.
Yeah.
Where we'll talk about it properly.
Yeah. But I have to be careful what we say though.
Oh yeah. We'll say things respectfully, but we'll give our opinion.
I'd love to name names, but
There's
I'll
a
probably
lot.
end up in court.
There's a lot of things. And Brick Jackets, congratulations.
Thanks, Brick Jackets. You probably still see our Brick Jackets in the videos. In fact, we've just done a job in Burscough, big block job, and all the Brick Jackets starred in that. Great stuff.
They've been a massive help. Thank you very much for them. And a bit off topic, but back when we were on site, the forklift driver bloody loved them.
Oh yeah, you've made up.
D&J Projects, well done. Thank you, D&J.
Thanks, Dave and Stevie. Love your channel, and thanks for joining us.
Account free. Where are we from? We are from. Sorry if you're from America.
Oh.
He said where we're from, and sorry if we're from America.
No, I try to be from America about 2 weeks a year when I go to Florida. I pretend I'm an American resident then.
Best regards from Russia.
Hello, Russia. Thanks for joining us. I'm glad you can understand us.
I almost said that's Vidania, but that's goodbye.
Watching too much Die Hard.
And playing too much Cold War. Grant Brick, what's the biggest mistake we've made on the job? Thankfully, at least recently, we've not made too big of mistakes.
I've been at this 35 years, so I've probably made some right howlers, but I can't remember them.
We've made a load of like the simple ones, like putting a brick in the wrong place, or like having to take a brick out or something, which are frustrating, but you know, not as bad as some of the stuff we've
Put a course of pig in a wall.
How?
By just going, it's so easily done, but I've done it myself. But it was on a barn conversion, so we managed to get it back, and it wasn't face work. It was like in the floor, but there was a step in the floor step down, and obviously we just worked to the wrong level. I've done a few wonky conservatories, but that's completely down to being on price work, under pressure, trying to get them done in a day, and I'm glad to be out of that as well.
I cocked up a garage measurement for it once.
Did you?
Yeah, I got it 500 mil out.
500?
Yeah.
Which one was that?
It was one of the garages was setting out, and it's 5.5, isn't it?
Yeah.
So I did not 500. I was 50 mil out, not 500.
I say 500 is a bit.
Yeah,
500.
Notice 50 mil out. Sorry, but because I did 550.
Yeah.
Because it said 5.5.
I've done the old chestnut, which everybody's done, is go the wrong side of the line with the face of the brick, so you're 100 mil out. So I've had to change a few conservatories.
And Bob the Bricky, once you're into the privates long term, your name gets greater and the work flows in.
That's the plan, hopefully.
We should leave a few cards or berries if we're allowed to.
You are, yeah.
Yeah, we can do that then. We can leave some at the builders merchants. Tony, awesome news, guys. Big sites never care. Glad to hear you're going from it.
Yes,
You're going for it. Sorry.
Yeah.
Mum's telling him to take us away from her. Take them away, Tony. Gavin O'Farrell, congratulations on 15k, being here from the start. Oh,
thanks very much.
Very devoted.
Yeah, that's 3 years. Nice one.
Mustn't have much of a social life. 2 videos a week would be awesome. Oh, you would just come up to that.
It would.
Kieran Norbury, am I in a dressing gown? No, I'm in a dress shirt. It's unbuttoned at the moment, so I don't want to look too indecent. I've done one button to look presentable. Let's see, JP, I think to celebrate 15k you should both run 15k.
Hey?
To celebrate 15k subscribers we should run 15k.
No. I could do with it though.
I was done a workout tonight.
Get rid of this.
I just died of a workout this morning, so.
We bought 5.8k in Blackpool Pleasure Beach last week.
Rudy, Alex, can you see yourself going out and doing your own thing? I used to work with my old man and the arguments got too much, so we left him. As long as he keeps being nice to me. Well, we don't really fall out, do we?
No.
When we
simmer.
When we fall out, it's not with each other. We just get the blunt end of our bad moods.
Yeah.
But I don't see myself going away.
No.
Because, I don't know
He's not ready to go on his own yet.
No.
He's got a lot of learning to do yet. I couldn't just say, right, I'm staying home tonight. You're on your own today. Alex, off you go and drop him off. He's not up to that yet. He's not. I probably should take a bit more of a step back and let him just carry on. But I'm too fussy, and I've been told off for pecking at him and margin him in videos sometimes. But as I keep telling people, he's got a lot to learn, and he's not going to learn if I don't tell him. And you can't just let him make a mess of something, just leave him to it, stop nagging him. He's got to learn the right way, and it's got to be not just enough, it's got to be right, and it's got to be nice.
Yeah, because we don't have room to like make errors and learn from errors in our line of work, especially now that we're doing private jobs.
Yeah.
Can't just cock up someone's house and be like, oh, you got to do that instead.
You've forgotten a window.
Yeah.
That's the God, there's so many been done that.
Yeah, at least I don't forget windows.
No.
Not to name names, Gleason. Or entire garages.
Yeah.
But yeah, so like I don't see myself leaving because like I've still got a lot to learn, and it's a comfortable work environment.
Yeah.
I can't see myself getting. I would definitely argue with other people a lot more than him because at least he's more understanding as well.
And I've got he's having a week off soon for his birthday, so I've got to find something to do. So I've got a load of pointing jobs because he doesn't like pointing, but I've told him he's got to learn it because it's part of being a bricklayer. And I used to hate pointing jobs. I really did. I despised it. But same as lintel jobs. But I suppose as you get a bit older, you get a bit more patient. So I do lintel jobs all week now. I do them. I don't mind them. And pointing jobs, I actually look forward to pointing jobs because it's like having a rest. Once you've done all the mucky bit, the raking out and everything, the pointing is just like it's enjoyable. He just needs to learn that bit though. He's a bit iffy with the maths though with his asthma. That's the only downside.
Yeah, because I attempted to do I'll probably do the pointing bit with you, but I don't think I can physically do the grinding out bit. It was too taxing on my asthma. Tony, sounds really cool idea about the big site chat. There we go. So we got to do it now.
Yeah.
David White, evening lads. Congratulations on 15k. Thank you.
Thanks, David. That's Dad. That must have been Stevie Ladd before.
General Kratos, Tobey Maguire and Bruce Willis in the house.
What?
Tobey Maguire and Bruce Willis.
Somebody said I look like bloody Phil Collins the other week.
Hey, at least you're a diehard guy.
Yeah, I'm just what's the word?
I'm
I think I can't think of the word.
I'm a emo Peter Parker. Get your rent when you fix this damn door. Ben Feeney, do you watch Charlie Collinson? Have you learned anything from him?
I've learnt loads from Charlie Collinson. Absolutely loads, because he's it's obviously I've been doing it 35 years, so I know what I'm doing, but he teaches you the little tricks and stuff, because whereas we do site work a bit, but we do a lot more remedial and fixing and stuff. So he's like got the he's got the site work down to a T. So it's like, so a lot of things we picked up. I can't think of anything specific. Definitely not pick and dip, because I just can't do that. I can't get on with that. But just loads of little things. But I don't watch him as much as I used to, because his videos are long and I can never get around to me editing. It's interfering with me editing. I'm subscribed to too many people, and I like to watch people the whole video, and I always like to comment on it. So I spend all night watching videos and commenting rather than getting my own editing done, and it's starting to suffer. So I need to. That's why D&J, I always comment a few days later now, because I have to get it in bite-sized pieces. I can't watch it right through, because they do long videos, but I don't miss their videos. Make sure I watch them all.
Let's make sure I catch up now. Mark Hat, definitely take on all the small day jobs. I have had jobs coming in for years doing one small job.
Yeah. You just need to learn how to put concrete in, Mark. I still can't get over that foundation you did.
Matthew Robinson, what's the best way to repaint and cap a chimney with just ladders or scaffolding?
Never off the ladder, no chance. I wouldn't like to do it anyway, but scaffold all the way. It's expensive, but it's safe, and you'll make a nicer job. Scaffold, you can go all around the chimney. You do off a ladder, you're risking your life for starters, and it's not worth risking life just for fixing a chimney. If the customer doesn't want to pay for the scaffold, then that's up to them. Walk away. Don't do it off a ladder.
Next. Ray Dunn, the reason you're so good and experienced now is because of the mistakes you make in the past. Great channel lads, watch you all the time. Thank you, Ray.
Do you know what? That's exactly what someone said to me tonight. They're not mistakes, they're all part of your learning. And it's very true, that.
Like what Thomas Edison said about the light bulb.
Mm-hmm.
So true, Steve. I think about the what we were talking about before, you and me.
Oh yeah.
The work and
yeah.
teaching and stuff. Bob the Bricky. Phone some local builders. These companies don't keep trowels on the books full time. That's what I've done when I jack sites. Now I've done work for 3 different companies for over 20 years.
Yeah, that's another one. Yeah, definitely. And again, I've had a chat tonight, and there's a local bricklayer, and we ended up with one of his jobs that he couldn't do. And the customer told us that he was supposed to do it, and I said, "Oh, I know him." So he must be. He's probably getting on for 60 now, and obviously if he's turning jobs down, there was solid concrete, 7 newtons. So that could mean he's winding down now. So I'm going to ring him up and just say, Peter, if you get any jobs that you don't want to do or you can't do, just bear us in mind, pass them on to us and give us a chance. Because Peter's a very respected bricklayer around here and he'll have a lot of contacts. So hopefully, once he starts winding down, hopefully he'll let us take some of the work off him.
We've also had Grant. If you had to add one YouTube bricky to our gang, who would we pick? I don't think that goes without saying, does it?
Rodian. Yes.
It would never be a boring day with Rodian.
No. He comes across nice on YouTube, but he's way nicer than he is on the channel. He's such a great guy.
There's no facade on his YouTube at all.
No. You get what you see with Rodian.
D&J project's a week off for a birthday. Sound like my dad.
Yeah, it's a traditional thing. But the last 2 years, I've not been busy, so I've took the week off with him. So he's been dead annoyed. Cause it's not like having a week off when your dad's off as well.
Yeah, it's not a week off then, is it? No.
Last year we were supposed to be in Florida for his 21st, so that was because he loves Star Wars. So we should have been in Galaxy's Edge for his 21st birthday, but obviously, like a lot of other people, we lost out on a lot of stuff last year.
Leones again. Is there a best way to get mortar to stick as the DIY? As a DIYer, I find that sometimes the bricks come loose. Most of the time, I am okay, but I want to improve. It depends on the mortar, really. It
usually comes off when it dries too quick.
Yeah.
I'd say wet your bricks, but that's if you wet your bricks, you've got a chance of getting efflorescence then. Just make sure you're using good building sand and make sure you use the concentrated plasticizer. That should make it sticky enough.
Yeah, and make sure it's building sand, because another thing we'll say about quickly, on site they are definitely not using building sand in their groundworks mortar. I
think it's fill sand. It's bright red and it feels okay, but when you mix it, it's just fine. Yeah.
It's like sand on the beach.
Yeah. It's dead, isn't it? There's no.
Yeah.
You put Feb in it, just nothing comes.
Well, for context, we have the bottled Feb and we put about 10 mil, sometimes 15 mil, depending on the mix. It took a full cap of 25 and like 4 or 5 packets. 4 or 5 packets of the Feb just to get it
workable,
usable for an hour, and then it's gone.
Yeah, it's like the silo mortar. Once it goes off, you just turn it over a few times. It comes back to life. You don't even have to have water to it sometimes. But this stuff, once it started going off, it just died in the tub. And we were going through so much of it because it was 2 course of trench, 1 course of 4-inch, 5 course of reds, and the concrete was 50 mil low. So we had to make 50 mil up this is for the foundations for the house that we were promised if we built the foundations. Yeah, that's obviously not everyone will have heard the story.
Well, again, we'll have a video explaining all this in detail.
Yeah.
Where are we at now? Let's see.
If we've missed anybody out, we apologise, by the way.
That's what Mum shouted.
It's tiny. Oh, did we miss one?
Yeah, we missed Graham before asking about what YouTube we would have.
We have Christine upstairs keeping an eye on everything.
Wayne Bailey, well done on 15k. Been watching you from the start.
Cheers, Wayne.
Another devoted.
Another one I recognise. He's been this from the beginning, and he's a very passionate bricklayer, ex-bricklayer through injury. So he always tells us keep an eye on our backs and look after it.
Tim Beam, have a front porch made from brick. The edge is falling away. Could I DIY or should I hire it out?
You could DIY if you wanted. It's up to you. It's whether you feel confident enough. I mean, we've done a few videos on how to do that, but it's not the easiest job. It's all down to confidence whether you think you can do it or not. But you've got to have the right tools as well.
I'm jumping ahead a bit, but Bob the Bricky, I've sent you skis for your concrete, Mark.
Hello. You've got to check out Mark's video, not the last one. Well, check them all out, but make sure you subscribe to his channel as well. Mark's a great bricklayer, but he's just crap at concrete. Especially it's just, have a look at it.
Back to Wayne Bailey. Are we missing the footings? This is a sore subject. We were talking about arguments. The closest we had to a big argument was because of these footings.
Yeah. I was told if you want the next 2 plots, which we've been asking for weeks and weeks and weeks, a pair of semis, box, party wall down the middle, 2 attached garages, single garages, but only attached by about 1 metre, so not much. So groundworkers forgot the garages, so the garages get dug out, and they have their own groundworks bricklayers, so never shown up. So site agent comes up and says, "Will you do the foundations for me?" I said no, and he said his name then. No, I'm not doing foundations anymore. I jacked in 10 years of foundations to come and work to do supers. He said, "Well, if you do the garages, I promise you'll get the plots." I said, "You've already told me I can have the plots." She said, "Yeah, but we need the garages putting up. We really desperately need them doing." I said, "Right, okay. Just remember." And then even the contracts manager said, "Yeah, they're your plots. Thanks for doing the garages, blah, blah, blah." Did the garages, absolute pain in the arse, but neatest foundation brickwork on the site though. But that doesn't matter. So slabs ready, concreted, loaded out with concrete block. No scaff mat, we're still backfilling it. So site manager says, "You going on it tomorrow?" I said no. So I wait to the scaff mat. I don't do block work first, we're doing brickwork first. Do it properly. Get all the doors in the right place, not working around your block work and moving things over and messing your bond up. Blah blah blah. 2 days later, goes to booking on the Friday. The block work's up to scaffold height. So I went in the office and basically had a proper big tantrum, effing and jeffing, shouting, telling them what I thought of them. Site manager says, "We don't want to lose you, Steve." I said, "Well, there's no way." I said, you've docked me money. You owe me money for my garage you didn't pay me for. I said, "This is the last straw." I said, "I've had enough. I'm not doing anything else for you lot because you're just a lousy firm, and I'm sick of you treating us like you've treated us." I've been doing this 35 years and that's the worst firm I've ever worked for, and I can't believe we lasted that long. That's just me being scared of just going off on my own. We should have done it a long time ago instead of relying on these arseholes. I hope they're all watching. I might send a link to the head office.
So I hope that answers your question, Wayne.
Oh, we can go on for hours about them lot.
Mark, the concrete was rough. I think on that day England was playing, so it was like, leave it at that. I'll sort it on Monday.
Bricklayer will get over it. Hey, we've had worse than that, Mark, and that's from a professional groundworks company with laser levels.
Tompack 971 did some heritage work a few years ago. Really enjoyed it, and the plus was never going to get rained off due to the mostly Let's try this again. Did some heritage work a few years ago. Really enjoyed it, and the plus was it never got rained off due to being indoors. Do you like doing heritage work?
A few years ago, I said no because I just want to get on with things. But yeah, now I'm in my 50s. I'm definitely getting more patient, and yeah, I wouldn't mind doing stuff like that. The only thing I've never done is work with lime. Never worked with lime, so that'd be an eye opener.
So let's see. Here's one for you from Grant. What's your favourite ride in Orlando?
As of today, Hagrid's magical creature motorbike adventure, whatever it's called. Absolutely love it. I think me and Christine did it about 10 times. Big queues, but worth it. But there's a lot of new stuff open since we were there. We were there back in September 2019 for our anniversary. We had 2 weeks out there, just me and Chris, our first holiday on our own with no kids. So we had 2 weeks in Orlando. Fantastic.
What do we, if we have one, what do we think of the trial mate?
We haven't got one.
We haven't got one, so we don't have a...
I think Trial Buddy were going to send us one, I think, but I forgot to send our address to him. But we have ours is like a real like method thing, isn't it? It's a power tool holster, so you can slide the trowel into it, which I don't really use it much, to be honest. But it's got a little pencil holder, so I'm not having more for my pencil because you can't get a pencil to stay behind these.
One sec. I'm just getting this set up on yours too,
All right.
so we can both see.
Another one I'd like to say is, you've probably seen in the videos, is definitely check out Fitz brick clamps. It's not a gimmicky thing, this I promise you. And it's not because he sent us them for free.
Right, I'll go get my iPad.
Okay. Richard rang me up and went through how to use it and everything, and told me about all his plans. He's got big plans ahead, but the actual things, they're in the van. But anyway, there's so many ways you can use them. They're not all. You've got the traditional corner to corner. They're handy when you get to the top of a block corner and you've got one block sticking out and nowhere to stick the pin. So, as Charlie Collinson does, you don't need to stick pins in anymore. You're not banging onto your wall, and you can put them horizontally. You can put them vertically. You can have your line, a big long line. You can use it as a tingle in the middle because it clamps the line into a little groove, so you can use it as a tingle. Me and Alex actually used them on a fencing job on a 100 by 100 post, clamped into the top of the post. They're just so versatile, and I thought they were a bit pricey at £35, but they'll last a lifetime, and they will make your life easier, I promise. Definitely worth investing in.
Right.
Is your battery on?
No. Just these. It's
That's
better,
even smaller than your phone.
especially if you do that. Yeah. So.
Right, where are we up to? That's the advertisement interval over. Back to the chat.
15k, well done. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Bob saying you sent skis. Oh, Stuart's here. Congratulations on 15 again. Well, just go over here to the next 15k.
Cheers, Stuart.
Thank you, Stuart. Breaks 187. Can we get it loud? Are we allowed to say this word? Bumbleclot?
Don't even know what it is.
Neither do I. I'm just hoping it's not a slur.
Yeah.
Bumbleclot. I've heard it before. I don't know why.
I've never heard that.
You're going
I'm
full.
53 though. No, 52. I'm that old. I don't know how old I am.
Jim, if you're going full time on private, lads, how are materials and the merchants with you? It's a bit of a nightmare up here. Makes organising jobs a bit of a lottery.
Yeah. Went to get some. Tomorrow's job, we went to Berries. Took the camera to Berries again. I know people are getting a bit fed up with that, but it's such a laugh. And we got tarmac top light blocks, like the thermalite blocks, with tarmac version. I looked at the receipt today, they're £1.70 a piece, but that's all they had left. We normally like to get fibre lights, which I think are about £130, £140, but all the bays were empty. The only bay I had stuff in was that one. The block job we've just done in Burscough has took us a few weeks because they've had to get it in batches. The first lot they got 600 odd, and they were waiting for the next load, but they got impatient and went somewhere else and actually got it from a timber merchant. Don't know how, but the timber merchant brought them on the back of a tranny, and we had to offload them, handball them off, which wasn't fun, but needs must. But yeah, building sand was a problem for a while, and with us just leaving site, I'm just starting to get organising jobs now. So I've got another block job to do, so I need to order the stuff for that. So we'll see. Next week's job as well, the bricks. I priced them from the brick store in Wigan. They don't have them in stock, so I had to get them from Hughes Gray, and they charged an extra £70, which luckily the customers took that on the chin, because it's just the way it is. Skips have gone up a lot, and as everyone knows, we do a lot of fencing. Well, we don't do a lot, but we do the feather edge boards. We don't do the concrete fencing. because I don't like lifting the concrete posts. Not like Stevie at D&J. He's the master at that. But the feather edge boards have doubled in price since we did our garden fence. Plus, nobody can get them at the moment.
Do we enter into written contracts with our customers, or do we just agree verbally?
It's all done verbally. I think we're going to have to move into that kind of thing if we're taking bigger jobs on. It's all part of the learning curve, and yeah, there's a lot to think about and a lot to do. But we're going to have to do it. Next.
3 hour queues for the hybrid ride when he was out there. Grand.
3 hours. Do you know, I'd queue up for 3 hours for that. They used to have, used to close because we used to reach capacity. I remember queuing massive queues at opening time at rope drop, and that was a bit of chaos. And the single rider queue used to close pretty quick. Because I hope you got on it, because it's fantastic ride. Can't wait to do the Velocicoaster though.
I've never heard it yet, so I wouldn't know.
No, such a cool ride.
Fixed brick clamps are a brilliant piece of kit, says Ben.
Definitely, Ben. Yeah, it's not just us blowing smoke up his arse. They're good gear. I told Tony from Build Maney to get his bricklayer some.
Well, he's looking into them, he says.
Yeah.
And we've had. I'm sorry, we don't. Is that Russian? It looks Russian.
Should you put it to the screen so they can see it, just so we've acknowledged it?
Well, I'm sure they'll know.
It might not be Russian.
We've acknowledged the Russian-looking text.
That one.
Yeah.
It's all a bit blurred, but thank you. I hope it wasn't abusive.
Well, there's a question mark, so.
Oh, right.
Aussie EFC, well done fellas on 15k. You come across as two nice fellas and great brickies builders. Well, we're one of those things.
Thank you very much. That's because we edit out all the tantrums.
Yeah.
We should really leave them in, but when you're having a bad day, the last thing you feel like doing is mess around with the camera. But it makes for some good outtakes though. So we need to start. Mind you, if you're having a tantrum and someone puts a camera in your face, it just makes it worse. What are we up to?
You can read some of these too, you know.
I can't read them, I've got my readers on.
Matt, hey boys, nice one. Regarding the fixed brick, I always want the line staring at the end, but the fixed brick relies on you getting that corner bang on from left to right. What I'm saying is, if pins. Oh, if the pins are used, you can tap the part where the fixed brick will go. If the line's touching or away from it, makes sense. Cheers.
I know what he means. Sometimes at the end of your corner.
Yeah, it could be out.
Yeah. Whereas you're almost certainly going to be plumbing the corner.
Yeah.
That's always the same plumbing point. The last video was good because it was only a little job. We couldn't get profiles on it. Didn't want to build big corners, so we just did it course for course. They're brilliant for that. And you'd be surprised just how tight you can pull them. We were using them on a party wall on the concrete, and you can pull it really properly tight. They just clamp on really well.
Andrew Bell, do you rate fibre lights over thermalights?
Absolutely, all day long. They're stronger. They're no heavier. They're probably a little bit cheaper, but they're just lovely blocks to work with, aren't they?
Yeah.
And they're better for fixing too for the homeowner, and I think they're probably better for plastering too as well, because they don't suck as much of the water out as the thermalights do. A lot stronger as well. You don't see getting the vertical cracks in fibre lights.
Yeah. Matt, are we? Oh no. Yeah. Timber last year 260 a cube. Now it's 340. Bloody hell.
Yeah. It's ridiculous, and it's only going up.
The Velocicoaster looks unreal, says Grant.
The what?
The Velocicoaster.
Oh, it is. It's more than a roller coaster. It's so intense.
Brick and Block Solutions. When are you guys going back on site? Hopefully never.
No, for one day only, to get our patches done.
Yeah, one day
get
to get
paid,
yeah.
and then we're out of there. I really hope that they need us.
Can we, the singing bricklayer, give me a shout out, please?
Who's that?
Cammy, the singing bricklayer. Well, we've said his name, so.
Hi, Cammy.
Right, 8 o'clock. Do you reckon we should wrap up then?
How long have we been on? 70 minutes. Give it another 10 minutes because there's plenty on. 78 people on.
Mm-hmm.
Give it another 10 minutes.
Okay.
Yeah. Where do we get up to? Have we done everybody?
We're caught up at the moment.
All right.
Andrew just thanked us for answering his question.
Cool. So get your last questions in for the last 10 minutes. It's been a good one tonight, hasn't it?
Yeah.
Oh no, what's Mum put? What's that emoji she's put? Oh, a coffee emoji. Have you tried timber frame? Yeah, I did it before he was born, a long time ago, when it was just me and a labourer. And it was just for a very small builder. He built a couple of houses at a time. And back then, I was employed to help with the timber frame, so I got paid day rate to put the frames up. And then the scaffold went up and it had hop-ups on the first 2 boards, so I got paid day rate for moving my own scaffold up and down, which obviously is unheard of nowadays. But it was only a house, a couple of months off, then another house. I did enjoy that, but watching Changi's video on the timber frame, wouldn't fancy it now. They struggled like hell with all the scaffold in the way, and it's just a mess. Wouldn't fancy that at all. We did try and get on a local site, but they said they wanted fast gangs and they wanted every plot up in 10 days, so they never got back to us. I said, we've got plenty of foundations for you. He said, no thanks.
Mark's asking what we're up to tomorrow. What's tomorrow's job?
He's lying in, he's staying home. I've got a nice little straightforward doorway, halfway bricked up for a window, because they're having a kitchen refurb, so they're bricking this door up. So it's a bit of toothing and some nice old just multi-rustics, which we picked up from Berries on Saturday, didn't we?
Yeah.
Yeah. The next job after that is the same bricks as well, nice bricks. Yeah, and cavity wall, bit of block work on the back with the very expensive blocks.
I think you'd make a great video of all of your mishaps or outtakes, says Ozzy. That's what I'm saying too. We need to like get like a collaboration of all our outtakes and throw them in one.
Yeah.
At least then you don't have to worry about people not seeing them then, because it's its whole video.
Yeah, that's true.
What age? Ryan asked, what age did I start working with you? It's about 16.
Yeah.
Straight out of school, more or less. I had summer holidays, and I kind of
toxic 16. No one wanted to know near them, did they?
No, I was really plagued to everybody.
We did a Rolling Home site doing foundations, and the site agent said to him, if you see anybody, one of the bosses come on, he said hide. He said, because it's easier for you to hide than go through the hassle of having a 16-year-old. He said the paperwork is not worth it. So and he said if your dad goes anywhere, you go with him. You're not to be left alone on site on your own anywhere. Bit overkill, really.
Bit sketchy as well.
Yeah.
I had to duck and cover when the health and safety came.
Hide.
Jim says you should have filmed your blowout in the site office. That would have been a blockbuster. That probably would have been our viral video.
I'd say there'd been a few beeps in it.
Yeah.
Oh, the assistant manager who I know was basically trying to calm me down, and the temporary manager in the other room never made a sound, never spoke up, nothing, just sat there and let it happen. We haven't seen the bricklayers since then, and by the way, the bricklayers who took that plot over is a 3-in-1 gang, and I bet none of the bricklayers are younger than 75. They're all old age pensioners, but there's 3 of them with a labourer, so they're fast, but not pretty, and they've even admitted that themselves, which isn't good if you're buying that house, is it?
No. Everyone's agreeing that you should have filmed your outburst.
What's that, Ben and Jerry's?
We can't go now, it's just cracked open a Ben and Jerry's.
Oh, we had a Domino's the other night, and we had some friends over. Funny enough, customers who've become friends, We did a few walls for them. They came round and they had Domino's and there was a Ben and Jerry's with it. So me and Christine sat in it a lot. Cookie dough, really gorgeous. How much do you ask for 1,000 brick and blocks, please? You can ask for as much as you like, but it depends what people want to pay. Gleason, said it again. I've said it now.
We wouldn't want to disappoint.
I'll edit it out. Anyway, the firm we've just left, we're paying 500,000, which is crap. 1450 for block. 1650 for trench block. And 375,000 for commons. Yeah, that's it. But all those lousy prices include damp course, lintels, insulation, cavity socks, cavity trays, cavity wheat vents. That's all included in that price, which is awful. You've got to work damn hard to make your money on that. And it sounds easy, but the plots we had were just a nightmare.
Yeah.
We thought once we get a plus wall plate it'd be easy, but even then, it still carried on, didn't it? Yeah, awful. Yeah, that's it for the prices. £15 an hour day work, I think.
Yeah. Brick and Block Solutions. What's the price on Brick and Block in the UK at the moment? They're going crazy here in Ireland at the moment. Is that €1.20?
Yeah.
€1.20 per brick and €2.15 a block. I'm getting at the moment.
That's brilliant. Wish we get that over here.
Yeah.
We've just done a big block job and I priced it at £2 a block, but I've underpriced it a lot. I should have gone in for day work because there's a lot of pillars in it. It was all overhand and there's 3 pikes and all pikes had to be cut with the grinder, so it dragged on probably a couple of days over. So we took a bit of a hit on that one, but you win some, you lose some. But obviously I've got to stop things like that. Now we're going full time. Can't afford to be doing that all the time.
Definitely should have felt, yeah. Jim, sorry I'm back. I'd love to see you.
No, you missed that one, Fairy or Feb.
I'm here.
All right.
Let's see you revisit some of your old work, see how it's faring 10, 20 years down the line.
I've often thought about doing a video like that actually. There's a lot of stuff around here I could go back and film. Definitely film this, lads. For Stuart. Fairy or Feb. I'm not keen on the fairy. It goes a bit fluffy, but the Feb we use is it Sicker?
I think so, yeah.
I think it's Sicker we use. It's the concentrated stuff, and that's bang on that stuff. We used to use the packaged stuff years ago, but that stuff's horrendous. You've got to spin the mixer for a long time to get the packaged stuff to life. What, just did that too? Oh. Steve, have you heard of a film called Carlton Homes? A film called Carlton Homes. Not sure. It's still going. Carlton Homes? No. Never heard of them. Only know Carlton Bricks, the brick manufacturer. Commons should be the same price as facing. Yeah, that's true. If you're jointing it, it's face work, isn't it? I mean, I know Charlie Collinson's site, they want them jointing the back of the face work. So what they do is brush it. But if you've got full trays at the bottom, you're brushing it. You've got to keep them trays clean as well. Absolute nightmare keeping trays clean. All these trays everywhere.
Commons should be the same price as facing. You still have to joint it all.
Yeah, I've just said that.
Oh, is that what you read? Grant, is there more money in the footings or the supers?
We made way more money in the footings.
Yeah, we did a lot more in the footings.
It was harder work, but it was easier money. Example of prices again, we were on £18 a metre for block, which wasn't brilliant, but it was better than the other site. £14 a metre for block, £5.50 for face, £4.25 for commons, and then they're all block and beam. So every block and beam has to have vents. We got paid £2.50 per vent, probably about 8 vents per house. Every vent had a lintel, so we got paid £2.50 per lintel. And any of the openings for the pipes, we used to build pipes in and lintels. So again, £2.50 a pipe, £2.50 a lintel. So you're making upwards of £100 per plot in extras, which these lot, you get paid nothing for that. It's all in the price. I hate that saying, it's all in the price, because the price isn't good to begin with, and you've got all this extra work that people just say, well, it's all in the price, but they don't realise the extra work that goes into that. Thinking about it, setting out cavity trays, messing about with trays and vents, and it all takes time, and it takes a lot of time, and you could be up on the third lift, you'll forget something, and you backwards and forwards, and then, as I said to Tony before, your day depends on how good a mood your forklift driver's in. If he's in a bad mood and can't be bothered, your day's scuppered. You might as well just go home, because he can make or break your day. I know Charlie Collinson said the same. It's all about your driver and how many punches he gets as well.
Yeah.
The other day we were there, the fences arrived, needed the fences unloading, and the machine was being serviced at 11 o'clock in the morning on a like a Thursday or a Friday. What's that all about? Why service it at that time? It's just mad. Next, I've had another rant, haven't I?
Yeah.
It's just when I think about sites, I get into cold sweats.
Yeah, Alex looks a bit drained. Is the weather taking a toll on you too?
No,
Not really, no.
we've had good weather.
Yeah.
This is as bad as it's got today. We've had a few thunderstorms today. We've been very lucky with the weather.
No.
The more he rests, the tired he gets.
Yeah. I'm fine.
It's tiring on cod, isn't it?
Yeah. I'm fine.
DJ Mac, hi DJ Mac. Awesome live feed, guys. Have an awesome week, all the best. Thanks, Tony. Thanks for joining us.
Thanks for tuning in,
I know how
Tony.
busy you are. It's good of you to join us. Thank you very much. Yes, Steve, you're doing private. Don't price per 1,000. Go for days. Then add a few days on for weather and
Complications.
Yeah, definitely, Mark. Yeah. It's all a learning curve, and we're gonna attempt it. See how we get on. Buy yourself a battery power still saw cutter. Best investment you'll make. Cheers, boys. Matt. I'd love one of them. It's just they're a
Bit pricey.
bit pricey. £100 for a corded one, and what is it? Like 5 or 6 for a. I know they're good machines though. Yeah, I mean we bought a cordless Makita for cutting the lightweight blocks, you know, like a timber saw. But could definitely do with one of those. We've got the Makita batteries, haven't we? We've got Milwaukee batteries.
Yeah.
Yeah. Who would you rate the best brickie on YouTube at the moment? Charlie, Changi, Adam. It's got to be Charlie, hasn't it?
Out of them three.
Yeah.
Mum says early nights.
Yeah.
I'll have one when she has one.
I say Charlie, but I watch all 3 of them. And poor Changi bought some of our brick tongues off us, and this is the only pair that have ever snapped. And they didn't just snap they snapped before he even unwrapped them. And it looked like one of the welds was bad and it gone all rusty. So we never even got a chance to use them, which I was gutted about.
Of all the people who had them broke, it had to be another YouTuber, didn't it?
Yeah. I've not had any comebacks from the others. I just wish he was closer. I'd have just gone and got them and got them re-welded for him.
And the Tominator. He's an apprentice. Any tips?
What? Over here?
Tominator. Underneath Mum. I'm an apprentice bricklayer. Any tips? Well, one, take pride in your work. Always listen to your superiors, because no matter how much you may think you know, you don't. So don't be afraid to ask questions either. Like if you're struggling, don't be afraid to ask. They're there to help you. And take pride in your work, obviously, because you're building for you're either building on a building site, so you're building someone's house, or you're doing work on someone's house already. So take pride in it and make sure it's to the best of your abilities, and be open to learn new things, I would say.
Yeah, and the lousy wages won't last forever.
No.
They'll be worth it in the end.
Yeah. JP, what do you think of the future of bricklaying will be when the
Androids. Andromeda.
And Milky Way galaxies collide in 4.5 billion years. Oh, I feel like it'll affect it quite drastically. We may have to brick up the damage between the galaxies.
Yeah.
We'll have to order a lot in, but
Build a big wall.
We'll see what we can do in 4.5 billion years.
15k giveaway to celebrate, lads. We've got nothing to give away.
Oh, I wish we had 15k to give away.
Yeah, we did a 10, didn't we? BT
No, he means give away 15k in money.
Oh yeah, didn't see that. No.
Maybe this has already been asked, but were you paid through a sub or direct from the main contractor?
Direct, and we weren't paid. Well, for certain jobs we weren't paid. They're a nightmare. The booking in form is like Chinese writing. It's made dead confusing. If I didn't book in, nobody'd say, "Where's your booking in?" They just leave it. If you didn't book in, they wouldn't pay you. They wouldn't attempt to remind you. Whereas the other lads I worked for, I used to text me counting. No, email it every Friday. And if I didn't email on Friday, Lee who worked there, who did the wages, he'd be straight on to me that day saying, "Where's your booking in?" And then when he was there every week, Thursday, and it was never queried. Whereas these lot, it's just ridiculous. It was a garage that had been half built. We finished it, but whoever did the first half booked the whole garage in, and nobody noticed. So, as far as they were concerned, the garage was paid for, and they weren't bothered whether we'd built it or not. We've paid for that garage. We're not paying it again. But that took about 9 months to find that out. They eventually said that after 9 months. Next, I'm off again, aren't I?
Yeah. We're supposed to wrap up like 6 minutes ago. Changi top draw, the bloke cracks me up.
The what?
Changi top draw, the bloke cracks me up.
Yeah, he's very funny. And Sean's a nutter.
Sarah just said that. I heard him say, "Always listen to your superiors." You need to do it too, Sarah.
That's his sister, by the way, Sarah.
Yeah. Perfect advice, Alex. So thank you very much, Shane. Charlie Collinson, well done.
Nice one, Charlie. Thank you. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you for joining us at the end of the stream.
Yeah, you've missed us blowing smoke up your ass. Been giving you a lot of support.
Bob the Bricky. Changi is the guy most can relate to, I think.
Yeah.
Well, I feel like that's the case with like a lot of bricklaying channels.
Everyone's different, aren't they?
Yeah.
Everyone takes different things away from videos.
You can relate to different channels through different ways.
Yeah. At the end of the day, it'd be dead boring if everyone was the same.
Yeah.
All the channels are different. They all have their own different ways, different little niches and stuff, and that's what makes it entertaining. And that's why I never get any work done, because I keep watching everybody instead of getting me editing done.
Friends asking if Charlie's going live tonight. Are you?
He used to do it on Sunday, didn't he?
Yeah. Well, I think we better wrap it up there.
Yeah.
8:20 now, so.
I think someone's waiting to get on the Xbox. You got a book looking on the Xbox?
Not quite.
Yeah. Right.
I think all YouTubers doing a good job. Charlie, yourself, and Changi from Stoke. Everyone learns from each other. Yeah, exactly. Mum wants a coffee, so.
Alright. Can't read the secret there. Oh, you just read that one?
I've just read that, yeah. Right, let's wrap up then. Thank you everyone for tuning in, and a massive thank you to everybody for 15,000 subscribers.
Definitely, thank you.
It's not exactly something we thought would be.
Well, I didn't think we were doing this stream tonight, but the last few days it's just done, which is great.
So we appreciate all the support.
Yeah.
And just thank you everybody. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll hopefully next time we do go live, hopefully it's a bit more organised. We'll see how that goes. But until then, we'll see you on Friday.
Friday at 8:30.
Friday 8:30. So thank you very much. Yeah, we're just getting like send offs from everybody now. So thank you again.
Oh, before you all go, don't forget to like the video. As you go in, click that like button. Got to do the YouTube bit. Yeah. Can't think of anything else to say.
You can't say subscribe because it's the subscribers who are here.
Well, yeah. And next time we put a fencing video, watch it because they're good. People don't like our fencing videos, but the last one was a good one.
You're talking to the wrong people. The subscribers are all watching it. It's everyone who's not in this. Everyone who's not in this chat. You need to convince.
Yeah. Yeah, we've got a lot of loyal subscribers. We're very grateful.
Right, I'll stop in breaking news now. Thank you, everybody. We'll see you soon.
And good night.